such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
So sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize,
but I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Just till they break their bones, they seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize,
But I don't think we should.
A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Just till they break their bones, they seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. How the heck are you all doing? Happy freaking Sunday, one and all. Hope you're all doing super well and having yourselves a fantastic Sunday evening. We are back. Welcome, one and all. I am happy to be back as we are once again coming around, hanging out, and just having some nice, good old times on stream. I have stuff in my mouth. There we go. That's better. But yeah, we're back. I'm excited. We're gonna be playing something really cool today. We don't play a lot of demos on stream. We do not play a lot of demos on stream, but the Stream Next Fest has been going on, as I mentioned yesterday, last night. Last night, by the way, we also beat Castlevania 64, which was a lot of fun. Had a great time with it. Really fun game. Honestly, I wish more people played Castlevania 64, at least giving it a fair shot, because it's a really fun game that doesn't really feel like it ever got the fair shake it deserves. You know, it feels like a game that deserves a really fair go at it, and there's some problems with it, obviously, but I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing Castlevania 64, and it was a great time. It was really just the perfect Halloween game to play. Nice, short, and sweet, and yeah, now we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be playing a game called the Thaumaturge. I believe it's how you say that. Basically, the best way to describe it, Lovecraft Pokemon. Sounds dope. I really been looking forward to actually seeing this game and checking it out, because I've seen a lot of really great things about it, and it's made me very interested to give it give it a try. So the fact that there's a demo now, I'm super excited. So I wanted to, instead of playing Ruined King tonight, which is what I was originally planning, because there's a demo of it, and I've been wanting to check it out since I've originally saw it. I kind of want to check that out first. So we're going to play that. We're going to play the Thaumaturge demo. Again, could be butchering how it is pronounced. I would have to look at it again. We're going to play the demo of that and kind of go from there and see where that kind of takes us. Hang out for a bit tonight. I do have to work tomorrow, so obviously I don't want to keep it too late tonight. And we'll jump right into things, which I'm excited about. Also, you know, I don't have a whole lot to say tonight. You know, it's been one night. It's been one singular night. Usually on Sundays, not a lot goes on. But yeah, so not a whole lot to talk about. I got to hang out with Sarah a bit yesterday and today, which was always very nice. My one friend, we went to go and see them, and they gave me this new book. A lady where she works was gonna just throw these away, but she got this greatest tips for the Sega Genesis. It is a collection of Sega's Genesis games with like game codes and like weird and like debug stuff and like tips on how to do things. Like, it's really cool. She gave me this. The lady was literally just gonna throw this out. So really cool to actually get it. It has so many weird games in it. I wasn't really sure what this was when she first gave it to me, but it's really cool. So very, very much thankful. That is Puffin Muffin, by the way. It gave it to me. Very thankful for her to give that over. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so not a whole lot's going on. It's been a very chill day, and you know, just been taking it easy. I do work a lot next week, so once again, I think next week is also going to be kind of a messy week. I found out that I will be working on Saturday, so even the Friday stream that I was originally planning is probably going to be a short stream. So yeah, lots going on. So when I post the stream schedule, probably tomorrow, it'll be all messed up. Like, it'll be a messy week. I don't know. Also, with next week, we're going to be starting another game on top of doing more Ruined King. I'm hopefully trying to beat Rune King within the next 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I do have one game planned. It'll probably be like two streams. I'm kind of leaning towards two different options right now. There's this one PS1 horror game that I've seen that looks kind of cool, and there's another N64 horror game that's also on the PS1 that I've been thinking about, which is Nightmare Creatures, which I actually own physically, which is really cool. Oh my god. I just ate dinner not too long ago, so it's talking a lot right now. It's apparently not doing me too many favors. Yeah, I'm kind of like leaning towards doing like maybe Nightmare Creatures or some other PS1 horror game. I find the PS1 horror games do really well for the stream, so that's why I'm like leaning towards it. There's also some indie games and stuff like that that I've been thinking about, but I've kind of been very indecisive. This is unlike the previous year where I was very like, oh, I know exactly what we're playing. I know exactly what we're going to be doing. This year, no idea. No idea. I have not made any decisions preemptively. So we're probably going to do something. I'll figure out next week and jumping into another one. And then hopefully by then we've beaten like what? We beat Cold Fear. We beat Castlevania 64. Persona music. By the way. Persona 5. I don't know. It's like it's the hangout. It's like a hangout theme. It's like a social link hangout theme, I'm pretty sure. The fact that I can clock that, really weird. The fact that I can clock the Persona 5 music instantly, really weird. But yeah, so I don't know. We've already beaten Castlevania. We beat Cold Fear, and I'm hoping to beat Rune King. If we beat one more game, that'd be really cool. I was hoping maybe we could even beat 2 games, but I just don't have the time this week, honestly. Or next week, I mean. to get in another, like, play through an entire another game, unless that game is uber short. So, yeah. Yeah. This is the current plan. We'll see how things go. Kind of playing it by ear. It's I've said it a couple times. This is probably the busiest time of the year for me. So I'm trying to balance between a lot of different things right now, and it's just been really, really difficult to get that work-life balance in, as well as getting the stream stuff going and just content creation in general. Which, you know, it's been a challenge, but you know, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm also going to try and make sure that next week there is a video. I do apologize for the last time, for this week. This week was kind of weird. Again, this week was weird because I basically was just gone. I was gone for multiple hours every single day. I just really had no time. And by the time it was like middle of the week where I would have had time, like by then, there was nothing I could do. Like, there was just no way I could do it. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get video done and up for next week. And we'll be starting a new game as well. And kind of going from there. So, a lot of fun stuff going on. I'm very excited. Spooky month. It's always a great time of the year. Despite it being very busy every single year. Always love getting to just play horror games and play some spooky games and stuff like that. Always good. So yeah, I have a couple plans. I have a couple plans for maybe what kind of game we want to play next. I'm trying to keep something that is I could beat in like 2 streams. So we'll see. We'll see. I do have a couple ideas, and we'll kind of go off of that. But yeah, I don't have too much else to say. I've been just kind of rambling. A whole lot. So I'm probably gonna just jump into the game and see where things go. By the way, thank you everybody for following. We are very close to 400. That's crazy. I don't know when I would want to do a celebration stream. It would probably be in November, but we'll see. It was whenever we hit it. I'm very happy that we hit it, that we're very close to like one of my main goals for this year. It's been great. It's been an awesome year. I actually looked back like a couple weeks ago at like where I started at the beginning of this year, and to see how much growth there has been over the course of the year really puts it into perspective, especially for me. So it's been awesome, and I've been working my boot off to get those to hit those landmarks. Yeah, hit the landmarks. That's what we're trying to do. But yeah, again, I don't have too much to say. I'm gonna pull up the game now. I haven't booted up the game as of yet, so let's swap over here. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can play this with a controller. It might be easier with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know. Uh, 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 So let's see how this goes. I might have to adjust some of the settings as well. Because again, I'm not booted up this game. I've been busy all day doing some stuff with Sarah. So I have no idea how this will run exactly. So apologies ahead of time if it does not work out too well. If it doesn't work super well, what I'll probably do is we'll just jump into Ruin King because I know that works. Come on. Okay. So we're in Borderless. We've got the right resolution. I'm probably gonna turn down some of the graphic settings. Like, I don't think I need epic, you know? Turn down shadows. Texturing's fine. Reflections. Interesting that it is setting up that it keeps popping the mouse on screen when I do things. All right. So there's two different things. You can spacebar to skip. Okay. Show me map. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I I just ate before stream, and then like when you eat and then you talk like a lot. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe right now. Also, I gotta change something quick. Hang on. I gotta change something. We're not on Castlevania 64. Okay. Um. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I just want to put it over. That's what I want to do. Okay. So, accessibility. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm gonna change the text size because it is a little on the low side. I don't know what we don't need colorblind. Okay. And apply the changes. Would you like to make the changes? Okay. Alright, so we can always mess around. Local stated the station is haunted at night. The station manager was embarrassed to admit that he practices opera aris out of boredom while sitting there alone. I don't know what that means. Thaumaturge is a word from Greek. It means miracles. The Thaumaturge, or a Tempermancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons and places. Okay. I don't know. This version does not represent final quality of the game. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm very excited about this. This was a cool looking game. Yeah, I've always been very much on the ground that I like indies because indies can really just do so many cool different things, and they can really introduce really cool combinations and ideas that you might not otherwise see often. So I'm very excited to try this.
For years, I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately, more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Fun.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested.
Okay. Interesting.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
Thank you, Pat, for all the Oz.
I know you think the only thing that can
Welcome,
help you is a
and
miracle.
happy Sunday to you. Hope you are doing
Such
well.
Itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave
I got sick?
condition
Well,
who are desperate or
that's not exactly
help.
doing well. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope the man you're pursuing can.
I hope
actually
you
ease your
feel
mind.
better, Pat. But it's nice to see you.
But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we
tonight,
can't see it now,
we are playing a demo for a
does
game
not mean it doesn't exist.
called the Thaumaturge.
Send
I believe.
word as soon as you get there. I want to know you're safe.
Had my eye on this game
With
coming
as
out for a
much
while
love
now. I
as I
believe it
have.
comes out.
Ligge.
What's this game about? Skyrim? Basically, general idea is it's an RPG where you play as a guy that can see monsters and spirits, the Thaumaturge, and you capture them and you can use them to fight. So it's Lovecraft Pokemon. I feel like that's the best way to describe this game. It's Lovecraft Pokemon. There's puzzles. There's like story. Lovecraft Digimon. That's also a good one.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
But this is a demo of this
You're
game.
not
It's coming
looking
out,
your
I believe, in December.
Thank you.
I've been looking forward to this because it looks
What's
really
your
cool,
message?
and I really like the idea. What's your message? First, play a trick on him? No, I'll just dictate your
Take
message.
this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Aggravate your father, yes. Send greetings to my
Please
sister.
add my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L.
Welcome in, Onesen. How you doing?
And Victor with a W. not a
Happy
V.
Sunday to you. Hope you're
Interesting
doing well.
name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change.
Okay.
I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The
Doing
coachman
well.
is
I actually
picking
played
up the
through
mail.
this demo a
Maybe
couple days
he'll
ago.
give
Oh,
you a
really?
ride.
Nice.
Thank you.
What did you think of the demo? We're jumping into it. I've been really excited. You can move freely. Okay. I've been very excited to check out this game. I've been kind of avoiding most of it other than the initial like reveal stuff that I saw. But the fact that I saw there was a demo, I was like, okay, I really want to check this game out because it looks really cool. Dear Anthony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I uprooted from my homeland and sent to foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind in cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Well, P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Ankel that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Would you call it Lovecraftian Pokemon or SMT? You know what? SMT, pretty good way to call it, honestly. It was interesting. There's a bit of jank to it. That said, the demo does warn you that it does not represent. So hopefully there will be optimization. I would say that optimization probably will be their biggest thing. I saw the game. It gave me Shadowheart vibes. Okay. See, I've never played Shadowhearts, so I've been very interested in playing Shadowhearts. I want to play it at some point, but I haven't had a chance to. But I saw this. I kept seeing it, and I was like, looks really cool. Kloqdq prequel. Let's go. Technically, it's a Kloqdq sequel. Dear Janko, please stop with the generty snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Whenever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. And that's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tilfsis and take a loan against half of our assets in Kansas. Invest in the oil business in Book. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. Okay. Thank you, Lou. But no, that's cool. I'm glad that you liked it or that you found it interesting. I do hope that that any jank that I experience is just like something that it can be polished in, which I think it will be. I can see hidden sites. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Talk.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Okay. I finally played through Kloqdq last year after long since playing through the Shadowheart series. Okay, what do you think of Kloqdq? I'm always interested to hear people's thoughts on Kloqdq, because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really cool game. It really impressed me in a lot of ways. It also let me down severely with its gameplay, but its presentation was second to none for a PS1 game. I was genuinely really blown away by how well it was presented. If not just kind of disappointed that the game was kind of not that fun to play. Combat was like hit or miss, you know. It was okay. It was okay. Not my favorite thing. Ask if there's a healer
So
in the
is it
village.
just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
You came for some healing? Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. He prays a heck of a lot. You getting in or what?
Okay, sir. Say thank you
I'd
and
be
get
grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
in. Does this place take? I guess this game takes place in Russia. That's interesting. You don't see a lot of games that have like this setting. Also, the load screen, absolutely not doing too hot. Kloqdq was neat, but its mechanics are janky, and what you had to do was kind of vague at times. No, that definitely feels about right. I will say Kloqdq is like, the map of Kloqdq was very easy to read.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything.
Going through
Hard to
Kloqdq,
get
like
lost
I
in
knew
this
exactly
place.
where everything kind of
Head
was,
to the
even if I didn't
tavern
know
over
what I
there,
had to
past
do.
the little square up the steps.
It was very
They'll
good
tell
at
you where
dealing
that
with this.
creature's at. Well, this time of day,
The
he'll
early
be there
1920s
himself.
Warsaw. Okay.
Thank you.
So kind of just after World War One, if I'm not mistaken. Like kind of in between World Wars. Okay. Interesting. What are these? Okay, so Thaumaturge. We have a gun. We have money, passport. Oh my god. We have gear, entries, journal. Okay. So, real question. Has anybody gotten a chance to play any other games from the made of sticks and feathers? It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil power. Interesting. So has anybody gotten a chance to play any other game demos? Because, yeah, I haven't had the chance to play any. And I know Steam Fest ends, I think, today. Or it ended yesterday. Or something like that. I think it ends tomorrow, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It ends tomorrow. So, I don't know if any of the demos... Thank you, Lysynthia, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Lysynthia. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you. It was that time frame that was initially reminding me of Shadow Hearts. Now, the game plays nothing like it, of course, but Thaumaturge piqued my interest enough to keep an eye out in the future. Yeah. No, it really caught my eye. It caught my eye. I tried to play I tried part of the demo of Astera Knights of Vedia. Oh, I saw that. Looked interesting. There's a lot of really cool looking stuff that's being shown off, and I'm excited.
this week? Mugshot. We're here to keep order, and that don't come free. It's getting colder, so the price is getting higher.
Hey, there. Nice boots. Are they warm?
Proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride level, but also feed it even more. Okay. I don't know what that means, but yeah, sure.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, it'll come back to bite them.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
Either's Nami. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Okay.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Okay. first combat acquired. Nice. The art style is like that of Vanillaware games, like Odin Spear and Dragon's Crown. Oh, really? Very pretty looking game, but it's a gacha game, and I don't really need another one of those when I'm playing Star Rail and Genshin. No, that's very fair. Honestly, that's so fair. I think if you're already playing, like, I don't know who out there could afford to play more than at most 2 gacha games. So I feel like unless it does something really, really good, I don't see any reason to care that much. There's been a couple other demos that I've seen that I've been wanting to check out. Like, I'm trying to think. I have this RPG Maker game that looks kind of cool, and this one. And there was also a what was the other? There was one that was like a Bloodborne 2D Metrovania that looked really cool. This one looked cool. It was like a Metrovania boss rush. I love boss rushes, as a side note, so definitely want to put that out there. I love boss rushes. But very cool looking game. So I haven't played the demo of this, but I wanted to check them out. I wanted to check them out both. But yeah, there's been so many games that have all been kind of shown and featured, and it's really hard to sit down and play any of check out any of them for the span of time it's been running. I hope that a lot of the demos stay up though. That's like one of the big concerns I have with like when you do like Next Fest is like sometimes the demos get taken down during the week and it kind of sucks. But been a lot of really interesting looking games. I'm always just excited for indie developed games. Like you never know what to expect, right? Like some people just come up with some really cool concepts that really get me interested and intrigued. Though it's maybe less to do with Steam Next Fest, there's a demo for Star Ocean 2 Remake. I did want to try that. Oh, is there really? Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. I'll be honest, I've not played Star Ocean, like a Star Ocean game before, but I've seen a lot of Star Ocean games and they look really cool. And I know the Star Ocean 2 Remake has a lot of eyes on it. It looks really neat. The problem I've been having is that I haven't seen any games that I'm interested enough to pay full price on. No, that's fair. That's fair. I feel like there's a lot of games coming out. Not every game is gonna just immediately catch your eye. I feel like I'm in the same boat where, yeah, there's probably a lot of games that I would like to play, but at full price, I'm kind of more in the skeptical. Like I don't really want to pay full price to play that, even though it is kind of cool or up my alley, right? So I definitely agree with that. I feel like that's a definite common feeling that you can get, Lycynthia. I played like 20 minutes of Star Ocean 3, but the sheer concept of dying if you run out of MP turned me off. Oh, no, that's fair. Running out of MP, you die. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks, that's fair. When your enemies lose all their HP, you win the fight. Wow. Like I've never played an RPG before in my life. Like I've never played Pokemon. The enemy's healths are shown on bars below their feet. And represented. Yeah, okay. Yours is down there. Nice. Alright. So we have quick attack and planned attack. I'm assuming that this, it says slow. Ow. Ow, fuck. I've been seeing ones that are discounted, but like $30, and sadly, that's a killer for me. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I've been kind of like because I've had my own like personal car troubles and stuff like that. Like I haven't had that much money to work with really recently. I've been definitely been trying to, you know, like everybody, get by. But yeah, there's been a lot of games where I'm like, I would like to play that, but it's just not on a sale that I really can do anything with, right? Like, I want to play it. I don't want to play it for the price that it's being sold for. Like, there's a game that, like, this is just an older game at this point, right? I've been wanting to play this game for a good while. I've been wanting to play fucking Diofield Chronicles for a while. This is a fun, like, I had a lot of fun with the demo for this. I don't want to pay a full $80 to play the game, especially for a game that I know has issues. Like, I've heard nothing but, like, it's okay, or it just repeats itself too much. It doesn't evolve over time, whatever. I still want to check it out. I don't want to pay $80, and this game only goes on sale for like half off, right? Like, I don't want to pay, I still don't want to pay $40 for this. Like, $20, sure, I'd pay that. Yeah, that's fine. But, you know, like a full 40, like, still, oh, it's rough. But that's just me rambling about games that are expensive that I don't want to pay for right now. But this is like this is my example. This is my own personal example. Let's see. I'm big into RPGs, but I felt like a good bit of the ones in Steam Next Fest had that RPG Maker SNES era look, and after recently beating Star Ocean, as well as Octopath 2, Chained Echoes earlier this year, I've kind of had my feel. Now, that's definitely valid. I feel like it's a lot of RPGs right now are just very bent on doing that. Spooner, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? But no, that's fair. That's fair, Sin. I think a lot of games right now, especially during Next Fest, like, because I love RPGs, right? I'm the same thing. I'm big into RPGs. I really spent a long time looking through all of the RPG options. There's so many that are just that RPG Maker style, that have that SNES era inspiration. Like, it's very much a popular inspiration. I just am kind of at the point myself too, where I'm just like, I kind of want something a little different. I want something unique, especially when there's so many great. Sea of Stars. You said Star Ocean. Completely different games. You're very valid in saying that, because I definitely did say Star Ocean. Thank you. But no, yeah, Sea of Stars, Octopath 2, Chained Echoes, yeah. I would like to see some more unique ones. That's why, like, when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is something very unique. This is something that actually is different. It's an RPG, sure, but it's not trying to be that inspired SNES design. It's not trying to be in that RPG Maker, which there's nothing wrong with those games as a sidebar. There is absolutely nothing wrong with, like, if like someone works in an RPG Maker game, there's some great ones out there. I'm not here to take a hit at RPG Maker games or anything like that, but I definitely am in the same boat where it's just like, okay, well, I've seen this a lot. I kind of want something maybe a little unique or a little different. It's like with game development, it's a competition, right? To just get people's interest. In terms of sales, I'm waiting on the bigger sales for Trails of Azure, so I can continue my playthrough of that series. Fair. It's very fair. No, definitely. Yeah, I think like the next one, I know there's an October sale, and then there's a November autumn sale. I know that there's two different sales that are coming up. I think the October one's next week, then the November one's like in the middle of, or like early into November. It's like a November 11th or something like that. Also, again, hello Spooter. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Happy to see you, man. Hope it's going good. I've been wanting to play the medium for like 2 years, and it goes on sale often, but for like 10%, it's $50. No, that's very fair. I feel it's really annoying whenever games are like, when they get like a 10% discount, and like they go on sale often, but it's like 10%, 10%, 10%. It's like, oh my God. Just let me have a decent sale. You know how hard it is nowadays to buy games, especially when every game is going up in price as well. Yes, $5. I'm saving the tax. Woo! Woo! Saving the tax. Yes. Out of curiosity, what's on Epic? I'm sidebar. I'm opening up Epic because if you don't know, Epic Games has free games every single week. I don't know what's free this week, so I wanna go over there. I think it's Steam DB where you can track past sale prices of a game. Oh really? I didn't know that was a thing. That's interesting. Yo, Epic, you wanna open up this century, bruh? Any day now, Steam, Epic, any day now. Oh yeah, Lords of the Fallen remake coming out. Thank you, Pat, for that. What's on sale? Oh, Evil Within's available next week. That's nice. That's pretty nice. I don't know what Eternal Threads is, but that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna close this because, please God, get me out, free me, save me from the nothing I have become. They want us to use their launchers, except they always take a year. Oh, I hate that. I hate. I've said this before. I, with the burning passion, hate exclusivity. I hate exclusivity deals. I hate timed exclusivity. Absolutely not. Just get it out of here. Stop doing them. It sucks every single time. Stop. Just stop. It's time to stop, you know? The fact that, like, oh, this PS5 game is going to take a whole year before it gets onto Steam. Like, fuck me. Just put it on PC as well for all the homeboys that want to play their new Spider-Man game or their part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, jeez. Let's see. Epic Game Store had Solstice for free earlier this month. That one I've been... Oh, yeah, no, it did. Solstice was free. Solstice was the, like, Devil May Cry inspired character action game. I played the demo of it. I really did enjoy Solstice. Like, I played it a while, like, when its demo came out, I played it. I mentioned it briefly on Twitter. It was really cool. I know the full release kind of ended up being like a bit of a wet blanket. Like, it didn't land as well with some people, but still really wanted to try it out. I'm glad that it was free on Epic. I did get it, and I want to play that at some point because I really enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of character action games. Not enough of them get made that I find super enjoyable. Like, a lot of them are either super basic or just miss the mark in some capacity. So want to check that out at some point because that was cool. I can actually give kudos to Qbert 2, fun puzzle game. Okay. I will say the one thing, like, I don't like Epic Game Store launcher that much. Like, I don't like their launcher that much. The fact is that I can get like a free game or 2 free games like every like week or 2 weeks is pretty good, you know? Or like during Christmas, like give a free game out like every single day for like 12 days straight. Like, I own a lot of games on Epic because of the free stuff that they do. I haven't really spent any money on there. And yeah, they do repeat games. Like they will put games that have already been up for free a couple times. You know, that's fine. But then they also have a lot of new games or games that have been out for a bit and they put those up. That's honestly, like, of all things, like if you wanted to play some games and get some free stuff, Epic's doing pretty good in that regard. Again, I don't use Epic a whole lot. I've maybe bought a couple things from Epic because they have a really good sale coupon thing that they do. And I think they'll do it again this year. But it's a really good sale coupon that they do where it's like you get like 25% off on everything in your cart. Like every game in your cart gets a 25% off and it stacks with other sales. So like if you have a game that's like $10 and it has a like 50% off, so it's $5, you get your 25% off coupon on top of that as well. Like, it's a stupid good deal. Like, it's really, really good. So it's actually worth it to buy from Epic during that. But besides the point, Epic, not bad. I don't use it very often still, though. I claim most of the games on Epic, but I haven't played a lot of them. I did play through Shadowrun Returns and do want to play eventually play the sequels. That's fair. I haven't played through a lot of the games I got. Like I could probably count like maybe like 3 or 4 that I've played off Epic. I don't end up playing a whole lot of games off Epic just because, again, it's not a launcher that I'm actively using. Like, I use Steam way more often, but not bad. Not bad, you know? When they do get a good game on sale, they get a good game for free. They do get a good game for free. It's worth maybe downloading, and maybe you're not going to play it right away, but still worth it. I've gotten some nice games from Prime thanks to Papa Amazon. No, I've seen a lot of good Twitch. I've seen a lot of good Prime games, honestly. If I had Prime, I would actually use it, honestly, but I just don't. The games I get off Epic are often repeats. No, it's fair. I own, like, there's sometimes I'll get a game off Epic and it's like, I already own it, but like, whatever. Or they'll repeat the games they put up every once in a while. It's not too bad, though. They had Ghostwire Tokyo earlier this month. Oh, really? I didn't know they had Ghostwire Tokyo. That's actually cool. The only reason I have Prime is because my brother shares his with mine. Oh, that's fair. I should actually ask my brother about that, because he has Prime. Whenever I order anything from Amazon, I just send it to him, and he orders it for me because he has Prime. But yeah, I should actually ask him about that, because I see so many free things you can get because of Prime. And I know he's not using a lot of those things he gets from Prime, so maybe I should actually take advantage of that, you know? Maybe that's actually a good idea. I don't know. What's the action queue? Action queue. Perception allows you to anticipate enemy actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the action queue at the top of the screen. Skill speeds. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation. Okay, yeah. Aha. Okay, well, let's do a quick attack then. Fuck you. And then a prepped attack. He gets his attack in, but I get to kill him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my brother doesn't do anything with Twitch. No, that's fair. I don't think my brother does anything with Twitch either. I should actually check that.
They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
I'm sorry, did he just call me a cripple? Why? What? I missed that. Also got the Ice Lady first pull. Now I have a bunch of pulls I don't know what to do with. You could save them for Topaz, or you can save them if you don't need a fire DPS. Topaz is cool because Topaz like synergizes with follow-up characters, so like Clara or Clara. But if you don't want to, I know we're getting a healer at some point. I think we get a healer. It's either the next. I think it's my next patch. Because we get a what is it? We get a physical DPS. We get another physical DPS finally. Thank God. I think he's a erudition character, so that's cool. And we get a... What the frick was their element? I don't even remember. We get a healer. I don't know what the healer does. I can't remember. To be honest, the story gets me mixed feelings about getting Topaz. Topaz is interesting. I really like the new story, by the way. I'm gonna be real. I really like the new story. I'm so glad we went back to Belobog. I am so over Space Japan, Space China, Space Korea. I'm over it. You know, I don't... The story was not as great as Belobog. Belobog rules. So glad we went back there. I like Topaz, but yeah, I could definitely see where a lot of people are like conflicted with her with her story and her personality. Yeah, I also got Jinloon. I pulled for her. I haven't really used her yet because I still have to get. I have terrible gear. I learned very quickly. I have awful relics for ice DPS. Like I have not spent any time getting any ice or wind DPS items, like in the slightest. So fuck me. I had to. I had to really take a step back and fix that problem, because that was a problem. I just want to sit back and fix Bellabog for a bit before we go to Space China again. Yeah. I think because I know we're going to Coney, we're going to a new area next. Like the next story area is like Space Mafia, as far as I know. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, but I'm excited for a new story rail story. Just because, like, man. Thaumaturge points on the Grimoire's cover. There's available points they can be spent on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades. Okay. So I have heart. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what I just did, but yes. I still need to get better relics for Jinloon before I can really use her. No, same here. My relics are really bad. I have some decent ones, like my planar spear is really good, and my I think like 2 of my other relic pieces, but like the vast majority, like my chest piece is dog water. My chest piece is actual dog water. My link rope is dog shit as well. My boots could be better. You know, like I have some rough relics on her, and she's not doing too hot compared to, like, I will keep using Daniel, and I'll keep using Sela until I really am unable to. Because Daniel, what a goat. What an absolute fucking unit. And Sela, just still doing great. I just want to sit back. Yeah. I still need to get better. Yeah. I realize I have so many 5-star relic materials. I just craft it all whenever I need relics. No, that's fair. I have a lot of relics as well. I keep forgetting to decraft them. You know, like I have a lot. I haven't really decrafted any. I've been using her in a team with Silverwolf, Tiny Fish Lady, and Japar. Fish Lady. Oh, are you talking about the fuck's her name? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Japar's sister. Fuck. The Quantum Healer. The new Quantum Healer, right? That's who I'm thinking about? Is that the right person I'm thinking about? Lynx. Yeah, Lynx. Yeah. Bailu. No, Bailu's Dragon Lady. Bailu's Dragon Lady. No, that's a pretty good team comp. I feel like as long as you put Silverwolf in any team comp, it's probably going to be pretty good. That's not a fish. Good dog. Yeah, that's a dog. Yeah. You right. That do be a dog. That do be a dog, Pat. Oh. Silverwolf enables so many teams with her weakness implant. Or not even just her weakness implant. It's just like her defense shred is crazy. Her weakness implant is crazy. Like, she has multiple debuffs on top of all of that. Like, how do you top Silverwolf in terms of just how efficient she is, you know? Like, she's insane. God's willing. She'll never, yeah, no, I don't see a world unless Silverwolf gets power crept, but I don't know how you power creep Silverwolf. Pila is supposed to be really good with Jinloon since she gives defense shred, nice shred. Oh yeah, no. Pela, also great character. Pela is like one of the, I would say like of all the 4-stars that exist in the game right now, Tinyun and Pela are like easily the best ones. Like, Asta is also really good because of her attack buff that she gives, and speed manipulation is also really good, but Pela is really good in general. I've been using Pela a lot over the past couple, like the past like 2 months or so. I've been using her in like every team. Asta and Pela, because the thing is, until we get more Harmony characters, we really are limited on the kind of supports we have. Like, if you don't have Bronya right now, you really just don't have many Harmony options. I want to use Pela, but I don't know what to do because I need weakness to operate. I die without a healer and shield. You do like, because the thing is, you have to put Pela. Pela's fine even if there's no ice weakness, right? Like, it doesn't really matter if there's no ice weakness. You really only take Pela for her defense shred on her ult. Her defense shred on her ult is just really good. And plus too, like, you mix it in with the ability to like remove buffs on her on her E. Like, it's really good. I slept on Pela for a long time. I used her early on in my account, but then fell off leveling her around the Lapu, which of course was stupid to do because she would have been so much more helpful. Yeah, with the Mara enemies. Honestly, at this point, I feel like everyone should have an E6 Pela if you've been going into banners now, because Pela's on like every banner, like Pela's in every banner basically that's been in this game, so it's crazy. Like, getting E6 with her is super easy. She operates really good. Awesome. When you're using Japar, it's like the double safety. I feel like it's double safety. I'm getting close to unlocking my pick 5-star. I don't know who to get. Mine's Japar. Mine is Japar. I finally got E6 with the Fujuan banner. I think I had Pela's E6 before Fujuan. And then I got her like 3 times in that banner again, so I got like 60 points. It was really convenient, honestly. She pays back every time I pull Pela out of a banner now. It's a free ticket, Like, I can finally do it. I'm missing Himiko, Clara, and Bronya. Just Bronya. Just straight up get Bronya. I have every base 4-star at E6. That feels like it's cursed. That feels like a curse license. But no, get Bronya. Straight up, Bronya's like easily going to be one of the best supports to this day. I don't know a world in which you don't want to have Bronya on your account. She's so good. Damn. I've had Bronya since like the beginning of the game, and I have used Bronya in almost every single team I use because she works on every single team. She's crazy. Problem is, no matter who I get, I don't know how I'll use them. Bronya's really good for resetting DPSs. So like all you have to do is make sure your speed to your Bronya is like slightly slower than your main DPS, and you can just you can like empower, get multiple turns out of your DPS. It's super good. It's so good. I cannot understate how good I've loved Bronya. I hate that I have every other basic 5-star at E1. That feels cursed. That feels cursed. True. Of the standard 5-star, I have Japar, Welt, and Himiko. Both Japar and Welt are E1 because RNG. I haven't reached my 5-star. I haven't reached my 5-star yet either. Japar is E2? Oh my god. How? I just started using him. Oh man. I struggled because I did not. So my account, the way my account went early on, is I struggled because I had every support and I had every DPS, but I only had Natasha. I only had Natasha the entire time in the beginning of the game, which was fine. Like, her Fire Trailblazer, it was okay. But as soon as, like, I needed to do, like, I was trying to do Memory of Chaos, it stopped working. Like, it just, Natasha sucks. She's the worst healer in the game. Fucking Yu Zhuan is a better healer than Natasha, it feels, you know? Japar was my first 5-star from the beginner banner. It was really nice to play the game without a healer. You know, Japar would be really nice. I'm kind of torn because it's like between Japar or Welt. Because I really want Welt because I like his synergies in a lot of teams because Welt has really good synergies. But because I don't have him, I can never use him. I would like to have him because like being able to slow and imprison enemies seems really good for some things. Granted, we haven't really gotten much content that feels like it really, really needs like hard, like teams specifically tuned to anything. Like none of the content in the game thus far feels so hard that I feel like I need a specific kind of comp to work. Maybe eventually when we get really hard forms of content that are more than just Memories of Chaos, we'll maybe like then like certain characters will shine more. But right now it just like, it feels like any character can kind of work as long as you have like some levels of synergy. I have characters everyone wants, but don't play right that really work. That's fair. Walt has been really nice since I got him relatively early on. It helps that I got Walt when there was no other imaginary characters. Yeah, when there was not a single other imaginary character, that was rough. That damn deer, the first time I had to build a specific... The deer was probably the most, like, I've had to really, really, like, sit down and, like, plan a team out. I haven't dipped into Memory Chaos much. I really only do, like, the first 6... I do, like, the first 7 to 8 floors, and then I just don't do the last 2 because they're like, extra hard, and I don't have enough... Like, generally, not everything is built on my account, so I don't... Because I've been building, like, everything rather than very specific things. I've been kind of more tuning towards specific things, but still, I struggle with some Memories of Chaos. So, I haven't really done much Memories of Chaos, but I always try and do up to at least 7 or 6, because then you get the jewels out of it, you get more gems, makes you be able to have more pulls in the long run. It's useful to do them regardless, right? It's more resources, more gems to summon to do your pulls, and I mean, why not? You know, like, what else are you gonna do when you're playing Star Rail in between updates, you know? You may as well, and you just have to do it like the one time because they reset every like 2 weeks.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
Yeah, what he said.
I forgive you.
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time,
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Well, I'm not one to just believe in powers, but I want to see it for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
I was born in Warsaw.
I'm from Warsaw.
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
It's just Warsaw. It's Warsaw. Stop trying to make it complicated.
People who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
That feels like cheating. It feels like it's just being like mean. But yeah, Lysynthia, I would suggest if you're very close to your picks, by the way, I would suggest Bronya. Genuinely one of the best Harmony characters, and one of the few Harmony characters. Like, just really good to have her as a buffer, because she works into so many different teams. Like, the ability to just get multiple actions on your DPS, super good. Also, you can use her to, like, fine-tune your turns. Like, oh, I need my healer right now. I can use Bronya to get my healer going. Like, it's really super useful. Super useful character, honestly. Yeah, I'll accept.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
Okay.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Okay.
Smell this.
I mean, considering Clara, only because I have her 5-star light cone. That's fair. As someone that's had Clara for a long time, I've really just not used her. Like, I don't like using Clara that much because I find that in most cases, it's hard to warrant her usage in a lot of cases. Like, in comparison to being like, for example, if I wanted to kill somebody really quick, because Clara's a DPS, right? I would use literally any other DPS compared to Clara. Like, it's really hard to warrant using her in comparison to, you know, like Jinloon or Blade or any of the other DPSs, because generally they just get the job done way quicker. She has to kind of get those counters off repetitively, and it's really hard to get that going. I like her, but I don't end up using her nearly that much anymore. Like, I really only, the last time I used her was like, I want to say when I did Simulated Universe, and I just did like, threw her in a very small team comp, like 2 characters instead, so she can get her, just keep getting her attack off. But like, it just never feels, it never feels like I want to use her over other characters. Especially because I feel like physical is not as prominent. I think it's gonna eventually be prominent, so it might be future proof at least, but again, like, it's hard to say. It might be worth it to get her if you go for Topaz, because Topaz enhances like follow-up units. So it might be worth it in that case for like a dual DPS thing, but I don't know. It's hard to say. And like the light cone, like it does work that you have her light cone, but you could also use the light cone on other characters, right? Like other destruction units will appreciate something irreplaceable as well. At least that's my thoughts. That's my own thoughts on it. As someone that has Clara and has used her a little bit and built her up decently, I don't end up using her that often. I've kind of just ended up taking the light cone I was using on her and put it on the other, like, 15 DPS units. Because there's too many. Okay. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads. It's currently being used by Daniel. Yeah. No, see, that's fair. Because you can use, like, there's just too many other destruction units at this moment, and all of their light cones are premium, except for, like, 2 of them, and it's just like, man, I don't know. Really hard to warrant it. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the towel from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite furiance. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts.
Have you figured anything out yet?
You've acquired the knowledge of the context to give the response. Okay.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I have what are supposed to be better light cones, but I like the straight up 25% or so attack increase it gives. That's fair. I'm using the Herda Light Chop Cone. The Herda Light Chop Cone for destruction is really good on him. Because it's like, over time, it increases the attack so much. Observations are information that are acquired by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms: unknown, familiar, and certain. Traces are only revealed once you have passed the test of perception on the item. Dirty Bowl. Prayer book. Orient prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a luscious moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of country powder, which is soft and warm. It pierces the thorns. Okay. Yeah. Draw a conclusion. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought the priest had such passions? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Nice. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. I failed. Okay. What's this one? Conclusions. What's this? Let's see. They call him a mad monk or even a quack and a fraud. To me, he's the last hope for a cure. Okay. Alright, well, that answers that question. Let's go over here.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Well, that's all we needed. I feel like you could have just taken a shot in the dark.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Okay. Well,
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day.
okay.
If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Well, that's not good.
I don't know if I can help you.
Proud answer. I'm prepared to beg. I don't know what feeding into your flaw of pride levels do. I don't know what that means at all. I don't know if that means anything in the slightest. I guess just
I've got
do it.
money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
Always worth it.
Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me in.
Wow. Our main character looks rough. Oh? Where am I? Rushmanton? No one's here. I need to get out of here? Uh-huh. What's that sound? Shackles? Okay.
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Wow, what a dick. Hi.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Oh?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Hello? Oh?
You'll be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Hey.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
So get out of here.
I'm just heading out.
All right.
It's so good to see you again.
It's good to see him?
And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
Yeah, that's what
I
we're doing.
wanted to sweep.
Okay, lady. I get it. You wanted to sweep. So, stop. Find the person with the flaw that the wild solicitor is seeking, and we gotta go to the cemetery, okay? Okay. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. You're switching, the objective will reveal the path to you. Okay, so you can swap between the two objectives and do the path. Okay. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide ways to solve the quest. Okay. Okay, so, yeah. It appears as if, though, we are not getting any luck with that, so...
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
What is this?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Okay.
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Lady, what? Take your basket. What are you doing? You left your basket on the ground. Huh? Okay. Let me guess. You gotta talk to the coachman and go to the
Excuse me.
cemetery.
I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery? It's not like anyone there is gonna run away. Look, my horse is more dead than alive.
The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. Use my power, it should be able to change his attitude. Okay, so something's eluding me, so I have to continue searching.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secret, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character icon will change, and the Youper will appear next to the character. The shovel still shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that engulfed them. This here. Use the rag to wipe the sweat. The rag reeks of the sour odor of fatigue. Okay. What's my conclusion? He's tired and weary. He worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all the dreams of it is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery. I meant to take the horse out for a run, so...
So we can just mind control people? We can just do that? That's a thing we can do? Interesting. Fun. Very fun. Okay. So I like this. It's kind of like you're collecting information using your powers and deduction. very Sherlock Holmes esque inspired feel to it. You know, that's vibe. I like it. I like it. So far, it's very basic, but I'm assuming, I would hope at least that if they go, when they get to the main game, the full release, they go a lot more in depth. Get on. We don't want to do that. Okay. That's the priest.
No, that's still not.
That died only a few years ago. Okay, well, we found him. Okay. Perfectionism. Make every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. So adds upgrade point to your heart. So, okay, that's interesting. So you have, so when you're upgrading the skill tree, you get 2 different effects at the same time. You get a combat effect, but then you also get a dimensional effect, which is the out of combat stuff. That's cool. That's neat. I like that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do. Let's just keep developing this. Okay.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thank you for his help.
I don't have enough words, sir, to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
Also, can I just point out, by the way, the guy in the background that's going at slideshow? the guy in the back. Okay, he's fixed now, but he's still kind of rough. He's moving. He's breaking a little.
I see him. My Uber. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Yeah, it might be a little weird if we have a lot of joy in a cemetery.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
Why would you assume he cursed the place he lived in?
To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft.
Fair.
They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
What is that? I don't know. Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good.
What sorts of things change in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats.
Like those guys we saw
Ladies have
when
no
we came into the
patience for
village.
Kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this.
Or...
That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Or it is. Haha.
How did this elder die?
Old age.
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Oh.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
You are
This
talking
could
to
also
him.
be the work of a salutor.
What do you mean?
The elder's death. Vasali's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and the locals speak of them with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
Like a train.
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
Okay.
I'll show you.
Interesting.
Let's allow Vasili's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Okay. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is hunted by a lich. Alright, well. Alright, well, let's get a go on to the burned house. This is cool. I like this. I will say, it's definitely maybe struggling a little too much on my computer. I want to say my computer is pretty good. I feel like it's maybe like a little janky with the loading and stuff like that. All right.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Let's see. Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the doorframe. Fear of the flames and trepidation about losing a loved one. Vukovic. Okay. Horrible death. A dried bloodstain is soaked deep into the boards. The blood sounds like suffering. It's flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body and the heart went into a spasm. And the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. So there was a violent death around here, it seems. Interesting. Okay. True fear. A charred ragdoll. It appears old. The doll is caked with hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish on an old-aged painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of temper that constrains the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Okay. That's fun. It's a lot of fun. I also have more. Okay. Let's see. Let's do. I don't know. Mind. Is there anything around here? No. No, there does not look to be. Okay. Oh. Aha. Ah. The deed was too low. Oh, I can talk to him?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Okay.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
It was Marta.
I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her.
Okay.
She ought to know more about what happened here.
All right. Well, I guess we found out. I do like that. It's very... I wish the puzzles were maybe a little bit more in-depth so far. The same trace can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, hello. Hello,
By
gentlemen.
the Holy Father, we are the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
How about no
There are
thanks?
no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say the odds are uneven
This
now.
doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
All right. First fight with the ghost. Oh, can I adjust upgrades? Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Oh. Oh. So that's what this was. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So, makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum amount of damage. Oh, okay. I like that. This is a cool idea for a system. Oh, and then you can take it off. Okay. I like that. And you can adjust it to each fight. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quickly. Okay. Well, let's do this one. You and your Celtar each have their own separate sets of skills. Plan on which you want to use. Okay. Okay. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Okay. Let's go. Let's nice. Ooh. Let's go. Ow. Dick. Okay. Which is half of what you've lost. Okay. This is like a heal. Okay. It's how do I want to put it? It feels SMT in way. Okay. Let's quick attack this guy. Okay. That restores HP. This kills this guy. Ow. Fucking. Yeah. And do this. Makes him lose all of his focus. Ow. You're an ass. So. This. Alright, so this heals me. 7. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. Very simple.
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Okay. That's a cool concept. I like that as like a battle system. Okay, so let's go back to the village. Because, like, you are one guy versus multiples, but you also have, so you can fight multiple dudes, but you also have on top of that your Salter, and you can use that Salter to help you in combat. I like that in practice. Like, that is pretty nice. So we need to go this way.
Am I sensing?
Oh, what's this?
You will be mine, secret.
Word is too low. Damn it. Broken shards of blue. Symmetric, ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The coral erupts suddenly. It's sweet and pungent. Am I missing anything? Let's see. Okay. Well, it's gotta go here.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
That sounded like a different voice.
Invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
Huh?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
The fuck? What the shit is this? Why are we in a fight all of a sudden? Okay. Side note, one thing I do like so far is I like the combination of, I do like, I forgot what I was gonna say, I'll be honest with you. I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's land attack this. And let's do... Fine. No. Damn it. Didn't kill. Ow. Ow. Okay. No, wait, shit. I didn't... Ow. No! Fuck, wrong person. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out if my attack still happens despite me killing him. Okay, my attack was canceled, so, okay, so it just got... I get to repick. That's actually nice. I like that.
The devil sent you.
The fuck?
You could say that. Sure.
Why would you agree to that? If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impudent, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reasons. Something's not right here. Okay. Damage to axe shaft. Draw a conclusion. Domestic squabbles. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently and loudly until they're out of breath. But they persist together despite everything. Okay.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasili's burned-out farmstead.
Mm-hmm.
Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
Maybe?
You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Well, on one hand, I kind of don't like that the ghost doesn't talk. You know what I mean?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Well,
Please,
I am
open the door.
an exception.
I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Okay. It's clear that this is not the first time Vanessa has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in town. Residents see Luca as a solitaire and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasili's house on the night of the murder and the fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
Did your husband murder for you? That is all I wish to know.
What do you want?
Okay. Well, so we have two options. So we can gift the doll.
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Well, that was easy.
Get that thing out of here.
What, your doll? It's your item, lady. What do you even mean? Okay. Well, let's get a new skill. I do like this is a cool system. So you are upgrading along the track, right? You're doing these upgrades and you're getting points into these, and you need these points to the dimensional points to get some of the puzzle stuff. Like here, I don't have enough words, so I can't activate that, right? Okay. And do I need to take... God damn it. Can I stop taking the coach?
Again?
Yeah, really.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Try to.
Absolutely.
Despite the risk?
Yes.
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me.
Yeah,
I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
All right. Well, let's go and find him. Forest clearing seems like a secluded place, but from afar I can hear the roar. Okay, well, he's got to be over here.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
What?
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasili's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw which has been within you since the murder took place.
Aha!
The murder might just be about to take place.
Cut off his head.
Wow.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Unless you're the one that killed him.
Oh ho ho!
And I'd do it again if I could.
Ho ho ho! She is the one.
Get out of here!
Ow! I hit my toe. Oh, that hurt. Oh no!
Here you are, the Bukavach.
Okay.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and yours.
All right. Go Pokemon. Oh, hi there. Hi, Pork. How you doing? Welcome in, Pork. Back. Fat. How's it going? Hope you're having yourself a good Sunday. It's nice to see you. To defeat the wild Saltier, you must get rid of the shadow that protects him. Vanquishing the shadow will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fierce he will fight back. Okay, nice. Doing okay. Pork is fine if that's easier. Yeah, I'll probably go with Pork. Thank you for letting me know. But it's good to see you. It's good to hear from you, and it's good to hear that you're doing well. Now I gotta ask. I've been asking everybody. Have you seen this game at all? Do you know what this is? We are playing a demo for a new game that is going to be coming out, I believe, in December. If you haven't, totally understandable. It's maybe not as well known, but really cool concept so far that I've been enjoying. There's more? Oh, I see. I knew absolutely zero about it. Okay. So basic premise is you are a Thaumaturge, you see spirits and monsters, and we are basically playing Pokemon with Lovecraftian monsters. Basic idea. It's an RPG that's coming up. Looks really cool as a concept, and I've been really I've been liking it. I'm going to do this. Ooh. Oh. I don't know how much focus. Okay, I'm sold. Yeah, no, this looks really cool. I've been really kind of already intrigued by it. I saw it a while ago. Right now we're kind of doing a boss fight in the demo. I'm assuming this is kind of towards the end of the demo here. If you don't know, there's the Steam Next Fest that's going on right now, which is a bunch of indie developers. They got their demos up. This is a demo for the game, so it's if you wanted to try it for yourself, it is out there. We're only making him lose one. Let's do Bloody Penance. Bam. Ow. I'm wondering how I use focus. That's something I am curious about. Has caused you to enter the suffering state. States have a ban or potentially deadly effect. Read their description carefully. Okay. How do I see what my current how do I tell what suffering is? How do I know what suffering means? Oh, okay, I pressed down. That makes sense. I don't seem to be able to find it in search. I'll go explore. Yeah, it's called the Thaumaturge. It's in the stream title. You can check. It should be the correct spelling because I just grabbed it off Steam here. Hold on. Let me crack open Steam here real quick. Oh my god, I was reading your streamer group name. Oh. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. That happens. It's okay. Yeah, this is the game. Stop. Don't play music. Yeah, it comes out in December. It's only a couple months away. Looks really cool. It's a little jank right now, not gonna lie. This is of course a demo, so I'm being very forgiving to it, but I really liked the demo so far. I think it's cool. But yeah, you get like demons or ghosts or whatever. I don't know, but they're like weird monster things that you get, and you use them in battles with you. It's cool concept. Okay, so I receive damage at the end of every round, and it stacks up to 4 times. Okay, so I have 1 stack. I have 4 stacks. No, it lasts for 4 turns. Okay. This is my turn. So let's do this. I'm a Persona SMT guy, so this is right up my alley. I'm also a Persona SMT guy, so I was definitely very much intrigued when I saw this. I do enjoy Monster Collection games in general. Yeah. No, definitely agree with that. But no, I was very excited to give this a shot because I thought it looked really cool. It's very early, so I'm really hoping. Whose channel did we meet in earlier? I'm blanking. It was Kana's or Can. I might be saying her name wrong. It was just last night. It was oh my god. Why can I never say names? Names are so hard, right? Kana Rita? Like, yeah. No, it was like last night just as she was ending. I came in after finishing Castlevania 64. She was live for I think another 20 minutes. She's my DQ bestie. Yeah. No, perfect. Okay, so let's do this. And let's do this because this move heals me. This makes him lose focus, so it'll take his attack out. And then we can do our big damage move. Get a good heal in here, and bada boom, bada bing. Oh no. Oh no. That's so many more guys than I was prepared for. Oh, I am also reduced restored health points by 40%. Alright, well that's good. Okay, well let's do this. And let's do because then we can reduce his focus. He loses his attack. And then we can do this. So this should kill him regardless. Boom. You don't have to deal with one guy anymore. It's just the other ghost. Okay. Ow. I have too many. There's too many numbers at the bottom of my bar right now. Good lord. Okay. Let's... Ow. Okay, well that was minus HHP. That's rough. Okay. Oh, we did it. Nice.
You lose, you lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Okay. I am more confused than anything, but interesting. Taming a Salter. You defeated the Bokovich, the Deed Dimension Salter, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Salter won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Unfortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger and achieved the unachievable. Okay, so we got a new Salter. Then.
Unbelievable.
So I'm curious.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
I'm curious if the demo ends here or if we get a chance
I
to
don't think
use
I'm
that.
hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
Okay, well now we're blaming him.
Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch. To the stake with her. To the stake.
And you, why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine, I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
Okay.
What have you done?
Maybe.
No, you don't need to see this.
Okay, well, I see she is quite a rough lady. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves her. I feel like that's bad. We can prevent him from making a rash decision, or I don't think we have enough deed. So I'll mention this again. So when you level up in this game, you get access. There's basically these different options, different power points to power up with, and you're leveling them up as well for not only combat purposes, but for like these dialogue sequences. Now, obviously, by the way, the game keeps making him reset into place, and it looks very jank. It's very funny. Keep noticing him. It's, you know what? I'm forgiving the game because this is a demo, but still, that's very funny. As you level up, you're getting these points so you can use them to pass these checks in dialogue sequences. So I like how they're trying to mesh in when you're leveling up. You're meshing in both your combat and your out of combat stuff. That's pretty nice, rather than having be separate things entirely. Okay. Yeah. Don't make
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly.
Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Wait, that was not what I wanted.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood.
Huh?
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village.
Okay, well, that left me with more questions than anything. I honestly don't know what to take away from that. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. I'm curious. Yeah, once again, I'm curious if I get a chance to do another battle. Okay. Traveler?
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Oh, do you now?
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
Albuquerque? I'm afraid that's
Albuquerque?
an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Sir? We're in Russia. How the fuck did you get from Albuquerque to here? How did you do that? That's just damn impressive, honestly. It's basically a Bugs Bunny sketch.
To send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
It is.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Oh? Oh,
My condolences about your father.
Yeah, father dies. Yeah, okay. It's just like all my favorite animes. The papa always dies. Okay, so I'm assuming that the main game takes place from this point.
Something?
All my favorite animes have my protagonist die. All my Fire Emblem... This is a Fire Emblem game now. The protagonist's father is dead.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that...
No, this is Patrick.
I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect.
Thank you for knowing this, Patrick.
And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Probably not. Tell him about father's death.
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him.
The first time.
I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you.
Didn't he insult us the last time we heard that? I feel like there's something weird going there, but whatever. Well, I've got to go to Warsaw.
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
What? No?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk.
Okay.
I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless
Twice
dreams
daily.
emerging
Yes. It's my favorite pastime, seeing skulls get
This
cracked on
hasn't happened
tombstones.
yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it.
Okay.
Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life.
What?
You promised me a favor, So, Warsaw sounds perfect.
What? So he's seen the future and now believes he can change the future? I don't know. Honestly, left with more questions. One thing I will say about this, I really like the setting. I like the time period. Like, it's set somewhere between pre-World War II era. I think it's like 1920 in Russia. That's a really cool setting for a game because there's not many games, I want to say, that take place in that setting. I am actually shocked that we are getting more demo. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought the demo would be over after that, but apparently not. Or an agent in disguise. Okay. But no, I like the setting of this because again, there's not many RPGs that you play that have like this kind of setting, which is really cool, I think. I do hope that performance is something that is fixed when we get closer to the release next month. I think performance is the thing that has been the worst part for me thus far. I do think might be just my computer, but performance, I mean, like, look at this. This is like, I feel like it shouldn't be that, because then it kind of fixes itself, you know? But oh well. I mean, performance is like one thing. As long as the game plays, right? Or it lags, you know. It is what it is, you know. Or maybe we don't get another. Maybe we don't get any more game. Maybe the game is over. The demo, I mean. I don't know. I'm very curious. I would like to beat where the demo ends, at least.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw!
Oh!
Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
Thank
you. It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Read him what the papers say about Warsaw? Say, not under circumstance. Yeah.
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Varsovians? Let's see.
I guess it's not all
Workers
nice
are
here.
striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed.
Oh, fun.
Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
So Warsaw is just the prime place to be.
Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly.
It's very
even
optimistic.
I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Tell them what you've sensed in the passengers.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
Maybe. Yeah, sure.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the whores.
Fucking write that down. That's the quote of the year, honestly. If I've learned anything, never neglect the horse, you know? Fair. Thank you. You're a priest, by the way, sir.
You know when I come up with something.
Life lesson learned. Marking that down. Thank you, priest, for your valuable knowledge. Okay, yes. So this is the
A
end.
feeling of deja vu washed over me upon receiving your last
Oh my god,
telegram.
that is so loud. Me.
Yet again, you're off traveling to some distant lands, while I stay here nursing.
Apologies, that was definitely way too loud.
Visit us in Warsaw.
I mean, naughty work is work, too. He's just trying to support local business. Exactly.
I miss the old days when things seemed so simple. Even if we already knew back then, we may never be truly free. I long for the chance to show you how much our city has changed. To let you hear all these different languages that now echo down the streets we once aimlessly wandered together. Yet all that is mere fantasy.
Because of the giant eye in the sky.
The past is gone, never to return, it seems. Just like you. My dear brother, who risks his life in search of otherworldly beings and their hosts.
Yeah, when I saw this game first, I was really intrigued by the concept.
It is for the best that I do not share this gift with you and Papa. Maybe that's why I can see things more clearly, just as they are.
I love the concept of, like, collecting monsters and hauntings and using them in RPG battles. I think that's cool.
Therefore, I beg you, Victor, come back to us and reconcile.
I think it's a little...
with your father.
I think the biggest thing I can make a note about so far...
You never know when it will be too late.
It's a little basic, right? I think that's the thing I'm walking away from it. But obviously, this is super early on. It's
Your sister, Ligia.
Thank you, Liga. But no, this is cool. I enjoyed this. This was a fun demo. This was a very fun demo. I'm glad that I got the chance to play it. I think it's something worth keeping an eye on. I do hope that, like I said, I do hope that they work on the performance parts of this, especially performance, because I had to turn down the settings quite a bit, and it still kind of struggled. I do know when I'm streaming, like, whenever I'm streaming something, like, games typically do have sometimes worse performance, you know? It's just something that I am inevitably used to seeing with games when I stream them. Can I? Okay, well, it really just does not. Okay, it forced me to wishlist it. All right, cool. I already wishlisted the game. What do you mean? But yeah, I do think performance is, like, the biggest concern I have with this so far. Combat and stuff like that, like, it again, like, it could always be improved as the game goes on. There was definitely obviously a lot of stuff that they had in mind, I think, going forward. But this is cool. It's I like the setting. I like the premise that we're working with so far. It's already setting up some nice mystery. I like the puzzle parts of it. I do hope that they get a little bit more complicated. It's really right now, it's just like you find pieces, you make simple deductions based on all those pieces. Like, you're not even really making the deduction. The game just does it for you. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. So far, at least. I'm gonna swap over here. Oh my gosh. Everything good? Am I good? My computer okay? My computer did not like that one bit. It was quite mad with the fact that we quit the Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge? Oh my god, what a hard thing to say. But yeah, I would say there's the demo. If you guys liked at all what you saw, maybe check it out for yourselves. Check it out, see if it worked, if it clicks for you, because I thought that was pretty cool. I am still very excited for it, so I want to see more of it. I wish I had time and I could check out more games, honestly, because I don't know if it like, because I know it ends tomorrow, right? Like Steam Fest ends tomorrow, but I don't know if there's any time to check out anything else because there's definitely a lot of other games I would love to see because there's some pretty cool looking games out there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.